Hi everyone, it's Michelle Gillette with Focus TV. I just had such an exciting conversation about dating, one of my favorite topics. I'm sitting here today with Kristine Givas, and she's the National Director of Kelleher International, one of the nation's leading matchmaking firms. And please join us, it was so fun. So tell me a little bit about Kelleher International and how you got started.
Sure. Kelleher International has been around for about 30 years. Family-run boutique matchmaking firm, servicing people that are really the whole package, that have higher standards in their lives, that are very successful, well-traveled, and they're looking for a partner, an equal partner. And so it's quite efficient that we serve those kinds of people and are able to connect them with one another. And it was after years working in media and always connecting people with ideas and marketing options and connecting friends with other friends and apartments and jobs and things like that, that I all of a sudden said, you know what, maybe I should be connecting people towards something better. And it was after the last couple that had gotten married that I'd actually introduced their wedding that I reached out to Kelleher and was happy that they took me on.
So walk me through the process. I come to you, well, not me because I'm happily married, but a friend of ours.
You're very matchable. You'd be pre-approved.
So what's the process?
So when somebody comes to me, we kind of start the dialogue and figure out, okay, what are their expectations? Do we have enough of what they're looking for? Are they going to let the process work for them? And then what does that membership look like? What's the geographical scope? Are they wanting more bells and whistles? Things like that. So we'll customize a membership for them. And so once we get them processed, then we introduce them to their matchmaker and to the team. And I will have already had a lot of ideas on their file for people that we think that could be a good fit. Because if we don't have enough people for you, we won't take you on as a client. We'd rather just keep you in the overall pool, kind of like a headhunter. We collect great people, but we only focus on our paid clients that we're contracted with. We can match a client with another client, great, but we don't have to force it because we have tens of thousands of amazing people that have come to us in the same way or been referred by other clients, or maybe it's somebody that I've met somewhere and they are like, I would love to meet somebody. We still go through the criminal background check, Google the heck out of them. We all meet them in person, and then we just start pulling on the different threads beyond what's in a profile.
And who is the ideal client?
The ideal client is somebody that is realistic and self-aware. But our clients tend to, again, the ones that work well with one another, they're successful, they tend to be educated, sometimes multiple degrees, sometimes street smart. Whatever they do in their life, they're pretty passionate about it and pretty good about it. And they're well-traveled, and they're looking for a partner. They're not looking to fill a void or project their own insecurities.
They're already whole.
They're whole, and they're open to things looking somewhat different than maybe what they originally expected.
And what are some of the biggest challenges that you face?
Again, back to when somebody's not realistic. So, when somebody comes in with this list of this, I just want to have a burning ceremony.
Little sage.
Little sage.
Poke in the eye.
We do sage often around the office. But it's when there's this list and there's these labels of things that they think only all of these things together could determine the perfect partner for them, that they would have chemistry with, that would wind up being long-term. It's somewhat ridiculous. What should be consistent are values.
So I know in my coaching, when I coach somebody who's interested in dating, sometimes they'll hit obstacles and I'll have to work them through discomfort of getting out there again, being vulnerable again, owning their own energy, what they bring into a date or a meeting, that type of thing. So it sounds like you do some coaching as well.
We do. It's a natural part of what we do, and talking through, and it's such a wonderful thing to have somebody that you can talk to about all these things.
Right.
Somebody that has seen it all. And we do work as a team. You have a matchmaker that will lead your search, but the rest of us are all helping behind the scenes, and sometimes we get involved if we know one of your matches better. But talking through all of that sort of stuff, like anything and everything you want to talk about, share. Because if you withhold it, it can impede your process, of getting to your right person sooner. So we'll stop and go, okay, what's going on here? I always tell the clients, make it easy on your matchmaker. Ask what else you could be doing, or ask how you're showing up. Because when we give feedback, we don't want to give it per person because it's very subjective and it's based on their history and their perceptions.
Right.
So we want to look at overall themes of things. Like I've had clients that have come in that they're a little bit more down to earth in how they dress, a little like boots and, the jeans and maybe more of the button up, and they kind of need to zhuzh it up a little bit. And so we try to coach them to just like bring out that romantic side. The man's going to love you for your brain and all of that, yes. But when you're meeting somebody for the first time, especially as a woman, you need to see that feminine side. We have a lot of women, especially in the Bay Area, you know, they're very career first. They wind up showing up on these dates, challenging the men. I'm better than you. Well, look what I can do. I don't need a man. And he's sitting there going,
Why
well,
am I here?
why am I here?
Right.
You don't have to dumb yourself down. But we're talking romance and find those connection points. Talk with somebody.
How has dating changed in the last, even just decade with technology?
Technology has provided a lot more options for people, but it's also complicated things. So that's why, I mean, it's amazing. Our company's been thriving, even with all the new apps that keep launching. Because what happens with technology, it's creating kind of a bigger, better deal mindset, and it will do it to both men and women. And they'll overanalyze every little thing, and they're not really meeting people. And they'll meet somebody, and if it's like, boom, doesn't add up, boom, next, because there's always more.
So a shorter attention span and more variety and access, but less depth and time.
It really is.
focus.
And it's not that you can't meet people on those things. Many people do. But it's a little bit more rare that you're going to find somebody that is truly ready for a relationship, because it's the first place people go when they file for a divorce. They put themselves out there, but they're not really ready for a true relationship, but they want to be dating. It's not fair to the ones that are there that actually are ready for
really
a relationship.
Want their companion.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how does a person go ahead and reach you?
So you can go to the website and pick up the phone, you know, from one of the numbers that we have there. Pretty much all gets channeled to our corporate headquarters. And then we start you a profile and kind of do that pre-process to make sure this is the right time for us to partner with you. Some people will just go to the website and do the contact us section. Or you can, you know, email Kristine with a K at Kelleher-International.com.
Kristine Givas, Givas. Right. Thank you so much. This has been so
fun.
exciting. It's my favorite topic. I loved chatting
It is
with
fun.
you. I know.
I'm not going nowhere, yeah. If you want a second to breathe, I'll give you all of my love, I'll give you all that you need. Don't worry, I'm not in a hurry, not going nowhere, I'm not going nowhere, yeah.
And what's your favorite part of your job?
It's the people. I mean, every single day, I honestly fall in love with these people and want to be able to help them, because the things that they've done in their lives are incredible. And to be able to come in and help them with this part, and for them to trust us and hand over kind of the reins to do, you know, some of the legwork and partner with them and coach them, it's really, really rewarding.
Hi, I'm Kristine Givas. I'm the National Director at Kelleher International, the leading matchmaking firm in the country. And I'm in the current issue of Focus Magazine, out now, all about dating. Hope you enjoy the read, get inspired, and maybe try something new like a matchmaker.